Around. We're going to give you all those details. The other big thing for me is if you go to hsn.com, of course, you're going to see all of Wolfgang's variety. Once you're at $75, of course, you are getting free shipping. And you know what? You'll never spend more than $5.95, even if it's less than that, because, you know, once you buy anything, that unlocks your free shipping. All right, here's another one that I'm going to be buying. I think this is genius. Steve, this is the lowest price that we've ever offered. And how many of these do we have remaining? Okay, fewer than 1,000. Fewer than 1,000. Boy, you're not messing around, are you?
I know. So we're going to share our hamburger. So I brought it over here. We can cut it perfectly.
Sounds good.
If you don't have a good set of knife, you know, this is good for everything.
It is. By the way, he did. It's like, listen, he's taking the props. We're eating the props. Remember, this is cordless, which is really genius. But then, just to get ready to carve that Easter holiday ham, or even your burgers or your breads, angel food cake, which normally you could crush. Remember, you're getting 2 different blades, and then I think...
What?
Oh, here's the case, right underneath there. And then you get this great little sleeve or case to put everything in. Boy, yeah, now that's a dessert. Oh, I love it. Check that out. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Remember again, 900 only, 900 only.
Look at that.
Wow, this is great.
Could you cut that with your knife like that?
No way. You'd
Look
reckon.
at that.
Oh, wow.
The puff pastry cut perfectly.
Oh, that's
no
beautiful.
squishing, because the knife moves and it cuts by itself.
Well, that is so great. So, Wolfgang, you're getting the 2 different blades. So, you get this great serrated. When would I use this? This looks kind of cool. What do you want to use that?
If you don't need serrated, you use this just to slice something like ham, like roast beef and things like that.
So you can even do like your own deli slices, like the holiday ham or things like that. I think that's brilliant. And the big thing for me is cordless, cordless, cordless.
You can go take it outside, do it wherever you like it, and you know, if it's beef, if it's whatever it is.
So I don't care if it's sweet or savory, you want that clean, even cut.
Yeah.
And it also means, well, you can get a really more precise cut. So if I wanted to slice like a challah bread, you could do it really super thin, couldn't you?
No, totally, with anything. Look at that.
Nice.
So to make it work, you push that, so it's the safety button.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Look at that.
Brilliant.
You cannot cut it with your knife like that. You would squish it easily. So here, like if you make biscotti out of that, you put them in the oven, bake it at 250, and you're going to have an amazing little cookie.
So Wolfgang, not only like harder things like cheeses, you know, a ham, but
look
even...
at that. You almost can't see through.
That's very funny. But you could even, like, because I think of angel food cake in particular, that's something that could really rip or tear.
Exactly, but look at that. You tried to cut that. I'm almost thinking about bringing a knife and try to squish it through. It would be impossible, you know? Yeah.
I mean, you really couldn't. Hey, remember, this is the best price. If you have waited, if you've wanted one, I don't care if it's that Easter, if it's that holiday ham, if it's that challah bread, if it's that angel food cake, if it's your sweets, if it's your savories, even if it's doing some, if you want to save some money, like say you want to buy a block of cheese or a block of meat, you can cut it as thick or as thin as you would like, but that is only for this show. This is your only opportunity to get it. Best pricing in history, only 900 to go around. Love the idea that it's cordless.
And to cut your turkey, to cut your roast beef, to cut your ham, this is perfect.
I mean, it really is. Did you do the cordless to make it easier for us?
Yeah, for sure, because sometimes you want to cut something wherever you are, and look at that.
Because you don't have to be tethered to an outlet now.
Totally.
Oh, look at how perfect that is.
So if you want to make sandwiches, you have them all in the same size, line them out, and people can just stack them.
Well, and I would imagine, so you spend a lot of money on your ingredients. You don't want to tear things apart, right?
Exactly, and it keeps everything well. So if I want to cut a big cake like that with my knife, and these are very good knives, but look at that.
Yeah. Oh no. Even a Wolfgang Puck can't get it.
Look at that.
Do you see Marion? She's like, it was so pretty before.
I know. I'm showing you why electric knife is good. So you have more on the side, and look at that with the electric knife.
Okay, did you see how few of these we have?
Yeah.
Last 800 with hundreds of you in the various forms of ordering. Grab yours while we've got it. We would love to send it your way. It is on 3 FlexPay too, so it's less than $10 to get home. Remember, chances, oh, beautiful.
Oh. Look at that.
Those are so funny. Oh my gosh.
I mean, perfectly sliced.
Perfect. I know, I'm so listen, I don't care how tall or how small, Dagwood sandwiches and everything in between. So we are so busy.
Okay,
you know, the thing is, I know you're cutting something, especially around the holiday season. This is going to give you that precise cut without any of the mess, without any of the muss, without any of the fuss, without any of the cords. Oh, that's powerful, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that, a burger perfectly cut in half, look at that.
But see, then it doesn't...
So if you want to share a burger, look at that, look how nice it cut it, see that?
And if I even wanted to quarter it, because it's so precise, I can do that, right?
Yeah, so what we do normally, we put chopsticks in, sticks in here.
Sure.
What do you call it, not chopsticks, the skewers, Don't we have skewers?
But see, that's what...
So if you want to serve it for little bites, like as an appetizer, you cut it just like that.
But see, that's just it. So, by the way, on those burgers, so now say you quarter it or even half it. So then suddenly that 6 count isn't a 6 count, or that 10 count isn't a 10 count, suddenly that's like a 20 count because you can cut it in half. Or because that Wagyu Kobe beef is so flavor rich, you could even quarter it. And I'll tell you what, that is
totally, and it's easier to bite into. It's easier to eat like that, for sure.
I know we are so busy. I mean, seriously, if you are trying to get through on the Wagyu, the item number is right there in the corner of your screen. The auto ship is almost gone in both choices. Beautiful reviews at hsn.com. So here's what we have left. With hundreds of you in the various forms of ordering, we are now looking at the last 600. Remember, everything has a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You get this at home, and I don't care whether it's serving, whether it's entertaining, whether it's portioning things out, and you want to slice nice and thin, or you want to slice nice and thick. So, Wolfgang,
all right.
At the end of the day, you could do...
All right, I just changed it over but...
Which, by the way, if you don't need it to be serrated, there's just one little button to push. Yep, or 2 buttons, okay, and that releases the blade. And then remember...
You want me to cut more burgers? Okay, no problem. Okay.
We had a special request.
Okay, now look at that, a request by our producer, because he's gonna take it home and show his wife how to do it.
Is that perfect?
Or do it for her even better.
Oh man. But see, and that's like a brioche bun, so that's pretty soft, and you don't want to lose the juices on the meat. Oh, that's dynamite. All
right, the tomato, the onions, the bread, the burger, everything perfectly cut. Look at that.
And it kept all the juice in.
Yeah, look at that. And because you didn't have to squish it, so it's just so easy to work with.
Okay,
we have it to cut our beef Wellington, to cut anything with puff pastry in the restaurant. We always use the electric knife because that way you can cut it really precise. And don't forget, the burgers, if you want to cut them, get some toothpicks. We don't have toothpicks.
Little skewers, okay. So we see you there. We are very, very busy. We now have the last 500, and we have almost as many people call in as we do have quantities remain. Hey, don't forget that testimonial talk line is open. So if you want to stop by and wish Wolfgang a happy 25th anniversary, of course, we would love to say hi to you. The famous tea kettle that is also in final quantities, that is coming up in just a moment. My sensational pink in all of those spring colors, because that's what we're talking about, is our spring fashion here at HSN. Big preview has already started. What are you going to do now?
Look at that, a rose.
You're not messing around. Okay. Wolfgang Puck continues his last show in the visit. Don't go anywhere. Remember, final call, you all on that cordless electric knife. Get it while we've got it. We've got more